You know, I love classic worm tunnels, right? And what I love the most about it is that you can kind of just create them in any space whatsoever. So I kind of drew this bit of a swirly template. The swirl radiates from the center point, but you don't have to do it like this if you want. You can use straight lines. I'm just adding a couple of extra strands that come off those initial lines just to create smaller spaces. And then you basically just start stacking these little curved lines on top of each other. Try to keep a consistent distance between them, but what I usually do is if I'm moving into a space that becomes wider, I also make the distance between those curved lines a little bit further apart, as you can see right here. Then you basically just do that in every single gap that you see. So every new shape that's formed by the placement of those lines, you just add these curved lines, just making sure that you go really into that join line to start off with, where the previous curved line starts, and then that really gives it a nice effect. Some people stack it without touching those lines, and I think it looks a little bit different. I prefer the look of this when you really get into the corner and then you bring out your curved line and then you pop it back into the opposite corner, just like that. It has a really cool look, I think, in the end. So I like to color them in as well. You can leave it like this, you can do it with multiple colors, but I like a classic black and white. And I try to leave the illusion of a shine, so I leave a little bit of a gap to make it look like there's some kind of reflective point on the shape. And then I just color in every second moon. They kind of look like moons, don't they? But every second one, and then I kind of just like eyeball the reflective point there. And then I just go around and I continue doing this all the way around. You can do it without the reflector points as well. It still looks very cool. Trust me on that. But I don't know. I feel like the reflection makes it, just levels it up a little bit. I don't know. If you wanted to, you could also add it afterwards. So you just go on and color each second crescent shape, and right at the end you can just use like a white marker or something to add that reflective point if you prefer. And this is what it looks like. That's the end result. Doesn't that look just so cool? I don't know, I love drawing these. They're just so fun, and I just love the simplicity. It's just such an easy idea and such a cool result. Give it a try, share your results, and see you next time, guys.